Now, mycoplasmas are something that is in everything. Plants, people, animals, all sorts of things. And in 1893, they worked out how to manipulate mycoplasmas. In 1919, there was an influenza, which was actually a mycoplasma of a bird mixed with a human mycoplasma. And they traced it back to an entire military base was infected with it during World War I at the end of it. They then sent them across on a ship, infected everyone else. They then got off and infected everyone in France, and then went across Europe. Then it came back into America via a boatload of Spanish people, which was referred to as the Spanish flu, which then wiped out about 50 million Americans. Talk about karma. They create this disease to wipe out their enemy, and it comes back and wipes out their own people. But then again, was it their enemy they wiped out, or their own people? Because some of these people sitting up in the top in their suits don't give a damn about you. It sounds like a conspiracy theory that people would create something like this. Well, we've got anthrax, mustard gas, and in Australia we had a huge rabbit problem, so they created myxomatosis, where they would give mosquitoes this virus, which would then infect the rabbit. Their eyes would puff up and turn so bad that they couldn't see, they couldn't eat, and they'd die. To some people, you're just another rabbit, and they will terminate you in half a heartbeat. I remember a conversation with a mate of mine, and I said, I don't think I could actually kill a person, like, deliberately. And he said, I could. I'm like, oh yeah, why's that? He goes, I just go out with my rifle, just do some kangaroo shooting and pretend that there's another kangaroo, or a rabbit, or a fox. So to some people, you're just another rabbit. Now, this mycoplasma, a guy called Boyd Graves investigated it. He used to have AIDS, but doesn't have it anymore, because he took what was known as the patented cure, which is patent number 5676977. Now, at herbie.com.au, on the links page, you will find a link to the actual patent that was filed in the United States Patent Office in 1997. The reason you don't know about it is this simple. No one likes to admit liability. No one likes to admit they're wrong. No one wants to pay out any cash. If they admit they created it, they have to admit liability. If they admit liability, they have to compensate the world. The people that created it are quite financially insecure. They're in the red, and there's no way of them to get out of the red and back into the black. And imagine if they had to pay out millions and millions, or even billions and trillions of dollars to people that have AIDS. Now, when it comes to influenza, there's different types. Swine flu, basically swine flu, they doctored it with a pig mycoplasma for a human mycoplasma, no immune system. Bird flu, mycoplasmas, right? You've got, they've tested it in cattle, sheep, horses. These people will do anything to wipe out their enemy. Again, global population control. Too many mouths to feed. But hey, a lot of us have been in big families, and you can work out how to make enough money to feed a large family. How big's your family? Have you managed? Have you struggled? Have you gotten through? Now, we've covered diabetes, AIDS, influenza. The common thing in this is money, the dollar. When it all boils down to it, if there was a cure for the common cold, doctors can't drive Mercs. Doctors can't play golf. Doctors can't be at the top of the system. And you have to go back to them for the cure